Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have two knives. I've never had this brand on the channel in a video, and I'm gonna do two of them. Two different ones. They're both exclusives, but there's many versions available of both of these, and oh my goodness. Big shout out to Ramon for sending this to the channel. I can't wait to share it with all of you, and we're gonna get this started right now. This, I've already had it out. I've already been playing with it, but this is what it looks like when you get it in the box. And oh yes, would you look at it? Just look at it. Let me get this bad boy out of here. By the way, it does come with a clip, probably so you can put it on the other side, or it's an additional clip. Check it out. This is the Chaves exclusive RC K9. Would you look at it? I mean, just look at it. Now, this one in particular isn't exclusive, but like I said, there are different models. This is the 9th of Raymond Chaves' original design. It started out as a fixed blade, like a working knife, and then he morphed it into a very strong frame lock. You can see it's a frame lock here with a lock bar insert, and this particular one from Rene is number 15 out of 20. Shout out to him and congratulations on getting such a nice knife. It has a titanium backspacer, titanium hardware, and are you ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Now, is that just not the example of cleanliness? I mean, it's like bad archery mixed with cleanliness. It's super crispy. This bad boy is 7.25 inches long. It has a 3.25 inch blade. It has a 4-inch handle. It weighs 4.85 ounces. This is Bowler M390 blade steel, baby, with a beautiful satin finish. And just taking a quick tour from one end down to the other, this texture on this particular one is very nice, very nice, and I love the looks of this blade. Now, the other one I'm going to show you here in just a second, it's a little bit larger. Now, speaking of size, my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger, it's 7.25, and this one fits my hand oh so well. If you had an XL hand, it might be getting on the small side, but I think if you have an XL hand, XL, you would probably be able to hold on to this knife very well. Now, as far as your fit and finish, this thing is rock solid. It feels like you're holding a metal fixed blade. I swear to Pete. And then your lockup on this is somewhere around the 35 to 40% mark. And then look at this. Oh my goodness, it is so smooth. It is centered. And here's a look. Here's a little bit of acoustics for you. It is very smooth. It feels good in the hand. I don't have any hot spots at all. The edges are taken off, but you still have these refined lines that just give it that mean look that Chaves has with his knives. Titanium hardware, and then this clip, very strong clip. It's not going to fall out of your pocket. You get a distinct snap in and out of your pocket. Here's a look at the thumb studs. Has very nice thumb studs. They're not too rough, not too smooth. They are just right. And there is a look where it says your M390. This is a beautiful knife. It is very smooth. And I will put links in the description and in the comment section where you can check out different variations of the not the exclusive but the Chaves RC K9. I will have links down there where you can go check these out. And man, oh man, thank you very much, Ramon, for letting me check these out. Dude, it's so exciting to get to check out very cool knives like this. And I can say that if you're wanting an overbuilt knife that has good action, good ergos, very good fit, very good finish, there's nothing to complain about with this one. You have room for sharpening. You have all of the things that you want in a very nice, modern, overbuilt pocket knife. And if I didn't say it before, this one comes in at 4.85 ounces. So it's not super light. It's not super heavy. It's kind of exactly what you would expect for this much knife and this much material. Now, this other one we have over here is if you want to step it up even a bigger notch and get a bigger knife. This is the Chaves Redencion 229 with the Lee Williams kickstop flipper, and I'll tell you about that flipper here in a second. Now, this particular one that's in my hand is a Urban EDC exclusive with the Sagai High engraving. You can get I just looked it up before I started this video. There are 16 different variants that you can get of this knife. You can get micarta, carbon fiber, you can get a drop point, a tanto. I'll put a link in the description and in the comment section where you can go check out all the different variants. Now this one I have to give a big shout out to Peter Miller. He is a Beez Blader, a channel member, and this particular knife was a gift to me, and I will always have it. I will always keep it. Nope, you can't buy it. This will always be in my collection. Thank you very much. This one is also a frame lock. It also has the steel lock bar insert. And then, are you ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh, yeah, look at that. Now that is a working blade right there. Compound grind. It is a hollow grind. It has aggressive jimping up top. Tick, 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 tick. Has 3 big jimps that do their job well. And this is just like the other one, just bigger. I mean, it is solid. There's no movement any direction. Your lockup is good. And you can see right there, this is Bowler M390, baby. And then, oh, it has that smoothness. You can tell that it is made so well. And giving you a look at this kickstop, when you pull this back, the kickstop gives extra energy to getting this blade out, but you see that the flipper did not come down here. The flipper stays inside the handle, which I think is a very, very cool design. Let me grab my flashlight. That kickstop flipper, if you look, and I can't fail it, so I have to open it like this, but if you look on the inside right there, you can see where that flipper has its own path inside the handles, comes up, actuates, and then when you push it down, oh yeah, it's so nice. Now here's a little bit of acoustics for you. I love the extra sound you get from that kickstop doing its job and engaging and disengaging. This knife is a bigger handle. You can see here, if you have XL hands, this might probably be a little more suited for your hands. You have a lot of extra room on that handle. It has good ergonomics. The only nitpick I can really find with this particular one, I mean, I could find 2. One would be, it really doesn't have a sharpening choil. So that would be one. The other with this particular one would be, when I am resting it into the palm of my hand, this edge right here is a little sharp. But I've asked a couple people, and I think I might just take just that little tiny edge off. And I don't know if that's going to be the case with every single one. It's not bad, but you know, just being a knife connoisseur myself, it is something that I notice, and I would call it a nitpick, a very small nitpick for what you get with this knife. It is unbelievable. Now, overall, this bad boy is 8.22 inches long. It has almost a 4-inch blade. It has a 3.98-inch blade. Your cutting length is 3.5 inches. This comes in at 6.35 ounces, so it is not for the faint of heart. And the spine thickness of this bad boy is 160 thousandths of an inch. But the fit, the finish, the action, the ergos, everything about this knife and the other one are just fantastic. But another big shout out to Renee Ramon for letting me check out the RCK K9, and then a shout out to Peter Miller for gifting this Redencion to the channel. Now tell me, if you want to talk about knives, or if you enjoy these knives, or if you have questions about them, you got to subscribe and hit the bell button. The reason why is that is how you'll get notification of when we have the live streams every Friday night. Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. We have live streams. We do knife giveaways every Friday. You will discover it is way more fun. The knife community is unbelievable. Whether you've been in knives forever or you're just discovering knives, we all hang out. We have a lot of fun. If you have questions about a knife you bought at the gas station or a knife maybe you bought at Blade HQ, that's the place to go. That's where we all learn from each other. And there's no judgment. Everyone is respectful. We don't talk about politics or religion. We just keep it fun, and you will find that you love coming back. So before I go on and on about that, let me know what you think about these knives. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That's what supports the channel. It's very much appreciated. And go watch this video. You're really going to enjoy that. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the Hive stream on Friday night, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.